Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. I never thought one evening could completely change how I saw my life, but here I am. My name is Claire, I'm 29 years old, and until a week ago, I truly believed that my boyfriend Ethan and I were on the same page about everything. We'd been together for 4 years, living together for 3, and I always assumed that being in a relationship meant compromise, understanding, and, most importantly, respect. Turns out I was wrong. It all started on a Monday morning when I got the call from the hospital. My mom, who had been scheduled for a minor but crucial surgery, had been moved up a week due to a sudden opening. She sounded nervous but hopeful, telling me she'd see me at the hospital the next morning. My heart sank a little thinking about how she was feeling. After all, she's always been there for me, and this was my chance to be there for her. Later that evening, Ethan walked in, dressed in his sharp blazer, phone glued to his hand, scrolling through emails. He looked at me, a subtle impatience in his eyes, and said, "Claire, about that gala on Thursday, my company really expects me there. It's important for networking. You'll go with me, right?" I blinked. Of course, but Ethan, Mom's surgery is the next day. I promised her I'd be there. He waved his hand dismissively. Networking matters more. It's a big opportunity for me. You can reschedule with your mom. She'll understand. My blood ran cold. Reschedule? Ethan, this isn't a casual brunch. She's having surgery. It's serious. I need to be there. He sighed, the kind of sigh that immediately shuts down any argument. Claire, you don't get it. This is about my career. My future. You always make everything about your family, but sometimes you have to prioritize the bigger picture. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had always supported him, gone to every work event, helped him prep for presentations, stayed late when he needed me to. But this, asking me to literally skip my mother's surgery? That was a line I didn't think he would cross. I tried reasoning with him, my voice trembling slightly. Ethan, respect matters too. My mom needs me. You're asking me to abandon her in a vulnerable moment for a party that, honestly, isn't life or death for me. He leaned back, a smirk playing at the corner of his lips. Life isn't just about feelings, Claire. You think everything has to be convenient and sentimental. Sometimes you have to play the game, and this is my move. You'll understand when you're older. The room felt smaller, suffocating. I wanted to laugh at the absurdity, but the sinking feeling in my stomach wouldn't let me. I realized then that Ethan didn't see me as an equal partner. He saw me as someone to bend to his will when it suited him. I had been blind, thinking love meant compromise, but compromise didn't mean sacrificing someone's well-being for another's ambition. The next morning I woke up to a text. Don't forget about the gala. Mom can manage. My hands shook as I read it. The audacity. I knew then that this wasn't a negotiation, it was an ultimatum. And deep down I realized ultimatums like this don't end well. I drove my mom to the hospital, silently praying that the surgery would go smoothly. As I sat by her bedside holding her hand, I kept thinking about Ethan. How could someone I trusted so much make me feel so small, so disposable, in the name of networking? My mom squeezed my hand, sensing my tension. Claire, you're here. That's what matters, she whispered. By the time I left the hospital, I knew I had to confront him. Not with anger, not with tears, but with clarity. I needed him to understand that respect isn't optional, that love without empathy is just a hollow word, and that some lines, like skipping your partner's mother's surgery for a gala, cannot be crossed without consequences. That evening I told him calmly, Ethan, I can't do this anymore. I can't be with someone who values a networking event over human decency. I thought we were equals, but you've made it clear that I'm secondary to your ambitions. He laughed lightly as if I were being dramatic. Claire, it's just a party. You're overreacting. I looked at him, really looked at him for the first time in years. It's not just a party. It's a choice. And I choose not to be with someone who dismisses my family, my values, and my integrity. I'm done.